2 years ago, man, I had a dream to get famous one day, but didn't have the means. When I was about to give up, God intervened, got my name out there, and now your boy's on the scene.
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Until the very last hour, we still got few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
Another build video today. I didn't want to make this build, you know, guys, but I had to. I feel like I have to because no one knows about this build. This build is so underrated and silent. It's amazing how people haven't tried this out. Even I was shouting at myself like earlier, not exactly, why have I not used this build, Ryan? This build is so good for team play. And it works solo if you need an alright solo build. It's not, oh my god, godlike solo build. But this build is godlike team build. And I'm going to teach you why it's so godlike team build. I literally just used it in skirmish. And was like top of the leaderboard. Banging kids out, you know how it is. It's your boy RyanBurner. But yeah, let's get into this build, man. It's something that, you know, isn't really used anymore. I found it on YouTube. I'm not going to shout everybody out because I watched loads of builds from 1.6.1 and put this in together. So let's get into this. First of all, we are running Overdose. Like, bruh, No one runs one of those anymore. As you can see, I already wrecked the build, but you know, 200k self heal and 100k ally heal. It's obviously a skill power build, somewhat. And then a 6k healing rate. Let's jump straight into this build. Boy, damn, 200k skill power Ryan, bruh. We ain't in 1.6 or 1.6.1 striker days. Why you got your build like this? First of all, look at the world tier I'm in. I'm in world tier 5, okay? 350k DPS, 400k toughness, and 200k skill power. Oh my god. It's actually a sick build. So first of all, let's get into the guns, why I use them, and they are so good. So first of all, I have a God Roll MP5 hitting at a DMG of 18.3. Deadly, fierce, and vicious. Deadly, critical hit damage is increased by 15%. Fierce, critical hit chance is increased by 5% when using this weapon. I ain't gotta do nothing, I got more crit chance. And since it's a skill power build, this works out just perfectly. And then vicious, critical hit chance is increased by 10% while having more than 2 segments of health. So 15% critical hit chance and then 15% critical hit damage. Damn, it melts, dude. And let's look at this. Max critical hit chance and 100 plus critical hit damage. I'm not even kidding, look at that. 55 critical hit chance and 109 critical hit damage with 62 headshot damage. Boy, like, bruh, I'm not even kidding. This is an amazing MP5, Navy MP5. It absolutely melts. This is world tier 5. Like, I can't get over this build in world tier 5. I guess it's not got a lot of toughness, but once you actually get playing with this build, you feel immortal. Let's move on to the SASG, or the tactical SASG 12K. DMG 97.8. We're running deadly, responsive, and vicious. Beautiful. So deadly, critical hit damage is increased by 15%. Yet again, it's a must-have. Responsive, damage is increased by 10% when closer than 10 meters to a target. Boy, you run in a shotgun, you're not going to be 100 meters sniping with this gun. You need to be up close. You want to be doing as much damage. Put responsive on your shotguns. And vicious, critical hit chance increased by 10% while having more than 2 health segments of health. Boy, just don't underrate this. 29.50 critical hit chance, 30 critical hit chance on a shotgun with 91 critical hit damage on a shotgun, and then 60 headshot damage. I'm actually gobsmacked by how good I actually got this build with its crit damage and chance. All I wanted was a build with crit damage and chance maxed out, and here it is finally. And then we'll look at this pistol. We're not using the sawn off. God knows why. We could be using determine right now, but we're using this expert talent. Goes really well with a build. I don't know why, it just does. First wave vector? First wave, no vector. First wave X45. Expert and responsive. The weapon deals 100% more damage when the target is below 30 health. So that's 500k DPS on a pistol if the target is at half a bar of health. It's insane. You can finish someone off if you've got no stacks with this. If you have no stacks and they are under a bar of health, just at about a bar of health, just start shooting them with a pistol. They will get instantly dropped. And then responsive, damage is increased by 10% closer, 10% more when closer to the target, but 10 meters, you know, whatever it fucking says. So basically, it's a pistol, we ain't standing 50 meters away yet again. So yeah, that's the guns. I just can't get over that 55 and 109, dude. That is so good with a 4-piece striker build. This build absolutely mounts, bro. With the SASG 12/K, whatever this shit is, you know. Boy, you get your stacks so fast. What you want to do is stack with a shotgun and then mount with this crit damage, crit chance build. Oh my god, it actually mounts. Let's get in to why this build is so good. First of all, we're going to start off with the striker pieces. First of all, striker mask. critical hit chance. It's rolled into stamina with critical hit chance. My crit chance can still go up. Are you mad? I'm not even at max crit chance yet with blind death resistance. On the knee pads, we're running health, blind death resistance, burn resistance, disorientated resistance into firearms. On the holster, yet again, we can put this up by 1, so our critical hit chance at 55 will actually be going up to 56 once all my stats are re-rolled. Oh my god. Into firearms. And the striker gloves into firearms with critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and SMG damage. Boy, god roll gloves, you already know how it is. Yeah. So now let's speak about this right here, this specialized backpack running into stamina with skill power and ammo capacity. Boy, I wanted that 200k skill power. I gotta get it somehow. I've got 2 rolls of electronics that I can have and 1 roll of skill power that I can have to make this build good. So I thought I put 13, nearly 14k skill power on this. I put the electronics on this, and this is so god roll, dude. And the specialized talent is adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power, which is just perfect. I want 5,000 electronics, and I will get that when this build is fully optimized. Believe it or not, I'm going for the optimize on this. It's such a good build. Now, the thing that makes this build so goddamn good, and if you know how to play this build, you will melt people. No skills on cooldown increase skill power by 10%. So, listen here, my skill power at 200 is fake. I don't have 200k skill power, but the Barrett's bulletproof vest gives me 200k skill power. I'm about to die, dude. I'm about to proc my heal. Well, guess what? Procking my heal when I'm at low health will pull me from literally a bar of health all the way up to full overdose, man, with 200k skill power. It's so choppy and nice. It's beautiful healing. And people are always asking me, like, I got a couple messages, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get thousands. I got 3 or 4 messages saying, bruh, you're hacking. How are you using a heal with that much healing in 1.8 and still not dying with your toughness? I just sent them a picture of my build and they're like, dude, you're hacking. Like, your toughness is at 400,000 and you're mounting me. Like, how are you doing this? How are you staying alive? But the tip right here, as soon as you're about to die, right, if you feel like you can finish off that person, what you want to do is just proc your heal. So if you're just going to proc your heal, that's going to give you 5% more damage to just about finish off that person before they finish you. Then you can box heal or make it. If you don't feel like you're going to beat that person, what you're going to do is you're going to box break and you're going to pop a heal. You're going to pop your heal, then you're going to put your immunizer down and pop that when they're about to kill you also. So that's 2 heals in, you know, whenever you need them. And that, both skills on cooldown increase armor by 10%, putting your toughness up to like 420k or something. And that'll just ensure that they can't kill you because you just healed twice and now you have more toughness. This is insane. It's so insane. It's rolled into electronics and it's low electronics. We still need to re-roll this. I can't believe I can make a 2.0 of this build and make it more insane. Attributes, all resistance and health. Dude, I need a new Barrett's. I'm gonna put it this way. I had loads, I deleted them, I was silly, I don't know what I did. All resistant. Why do I have all resistant on? Like, I could be running like health and skill haste. I really want skill haste on this build instead of that all resistant. So skill haste and health is what you want to go with here, and ammo capacity as well. It's not the greatest Barrett's, but it's gonna do for what we need it. So let's get into this build. Guess what? So our skills are coming back every 45 seconds and our box is coming back every 30 seconds. We got no skill haste, just skill power doing that. Let's see. Exotic damage resilience, none. I shit you not. Predators, right? It bleeds you. Oh, okay, I can make it over that. Oh, damn, it bled me again. I can heal with my 200k skill power. I'm at full health. I get bled by 6-piece preds. It takes me all the way down with all its ticks, and boom, I'm straight back up to full health because of my 200k skill power heal. It's insane. I don't want to be blind. I don't want to be deaf. This is mostly those seekers that gas you. They don't work against my build. And then burn. If someone trying to chuck a fire grenade underneath my feet, goodbye, get out of here. Same with disorientated resistance. I don't want to know disorientated sticky taking away my striker stacks that are so hard to get. So now you've seen the build, let me introduce Barrett's. So let's see how it works. From 200k skill power, we're going to use one skill and get the DPS from 350k. So let's do it. As you can see, we go from 350 up to 360 down to 180k skill power. We lose 20k skill power for a 10k up in DPS. Now what we're going to do is also put our box down. Once we put our box down, these are the stats that we had before. Now watch. Boom. Toughness is going to rise to 410k and our DPS is going to lower. So basically, we lower our skill power for DPS, we lower our DPS for toughness. This build is so insane, it's ridiculous. Now you're probably thinking, well Ryan, you know, this build doesn't hit. You only got 350k DPS standard. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you ain't got no 6-piece striker. Dude, you don't need 6-piece striker to do DPS. 6-piece striker is for the healing. So, I'm going to show you my stacks. We've got both of our skills back. This is our normal stats that we run with standard. Now, I'm going to show you how fast you can get stacks. And there you go. There's your stacks. 655,000 DPS. And like, God knows how much on the shotgun. Around about 550k. That is insane, and that's without the toughness boost. I mean, without the DPS boost. So we get like 665, right? Proc a heal, and we still doing 680k, dude. 675k with that, with an overdose. Damn, that is insane. And then we're like, damn, I need more toughness. I'm about to die. Boom, proc that. 410 with 655k. That is insane. I just feel like that's insane. I always use the heal first because skill power gives me a stronger heal. So I'd rather have stronger heal with that standard 200k skill power. That's just how I feel. Now you can run this build solo. I wouldn't recommend running this build solo. It's not going to be 6-piece striker like 1v1 in, you know what I mean? Like, it could do. I have beat 6-piece strikers 1v1 in just because I pop shot. And like, pop shot is kind of dead unless you use Cronus, but I don't use Cronus. I'm just good pop shot these days. So this is basically for a team play. Now I know this is going to be a long video, but I just need to explain, you know, every attribute of why this build is good. Just try this build out. All you need is 4 striker pieces right here, a Barrett's and a specialized. You could do invented if you wanted to get higher skill power, maybe like 230. But I just like to run it with skill power all the time, more skill power all the time, you know. Anyway, this build is so good for team play because let's say you have a 6-piece striker on your build, you know, 6-piece striker on your team, sorry. They're about to die. They don't have a med kit, they don't have a box, they don't have a heal. They don't have any sort of heal. Well, guess what? My boy, I'll just run up and pop a heal on you because guess what? That's a 200k heal. They will get what? They'll get 100k healing. If they're running a 7k, 6k build with 6-piece striker, like this one right here, they are just going to go instantly health back up. They can box proc then, I can box proc, and I can heal them. With this build, I feel like I need to stay at the back of the pack, kind of like a Predator build. Predator, why did I say it like that? But yeah, a Predator build. You kind of need to stay a little bit back and like be careful at who you're shooting at and what you're shooting at, but then you can rush in when you have the certain procs that you need to be able to rush in. It is insane DPS build. I mean, if you guys enjoyed this build, please smash that like button. Please try this build. Try it. You need it in a team. If your team isn't surviving manhunts, this is the shit you need, trust me, because it's not making your team any weaker. You just take a 6-piece build off your team, a 6, you know, let's say you have a Predator, a Nomad, and 2 strikers or something like that. Take one of those 6-piece strikers off, put it to a 4-piece striker, this exact build right here, and it will mount, kids, trust me, because you can keep your team alive with this build. If I'm running round, I'm not just proccing the heal in the air all the time. In last stand, I'm shooting it on the floor, and yes, I get max crit in last stand, and it like wrecks, dude. I might put some gameplay, short gameplay, so the video is not like 3 hours long. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this build video, try it out, try the build now, please. If you don't like it, don't use it. It's only for certain players, but you need one of these in your team. If you like this build, smash that like button. If you're new around here and want to see more overpowered, new kind of stylish builds, I'm going to be posting loads these couple of days, next upcoming days, of Striker, Predator, Nomad. Subscribe if you're new around here. Have a good morning, have a good day, morning and night. Peace out.